Pascal Lai Fook is my name, but let's go by the sobriquet Scratchy Dan.
Good.
That day would be the 5th of June. Maybe around 1 o'clock. I went to a spot, right? I went to a spot in Barataria to take a drink, right, with my girl. And the same said person who harassed me, I'm familiar with the person, I know the person. He did acknowledge me. He did heal me. He said, oh, Scratchy, what going on? I said, yeah, we seen Bridget, boom. So my girl going in the bar. And when she went into the bar, now I sat on the table outside and smoking my cigarette. So she came back outside, and when she came back outside, she sat right next to me, and just Dion Samuels, he engaged in a conversation one time, right, in my presence. So while he engaged in the conversation, I was like, all right, cool, no sin. You know what I mean? She asked me right after to get cheesy for she. So I got up and I went in the car and I got cheesy for she. I was coming in to hearing him saying, Scratchy don't know what he have, and he wear like girls like she, which is East Indian girls like she. So I walk in and say, well, don't like she, that's my woman. And with that, the guy just got up from the table where he was by. This is exactly what he do. He said, Scratchy, who's that? You try to disrespect me, oh? You try to disrespect me, oh? You try to embarrass me, oh? Scratchy, who's that? Walk straight up to me, stand up with hand behind the back, fire a slap at me, hit me a slap and burst the little, what's called it? Thing that's connect your lip to your gum now. Yeah. When that happened now, mind you, all that happened in the presence of the police, right? The police was right there, that police officers there, right? So when that happened now, the police who was on the scene said, we see what happened, here what to do. Go by the station and make a report, right? So when I head to the station to make the report, and I take the advice of the police and I went to make the report, same said Dion Samuels, he left the spot, drive over to my house because you know where I live, I say I'm familiar with him, pushed down my gate, right, and chop up my car, right? He was seen, people saw him, neighbors saw him, you know what I mean? Chop up the car. So
about the relationship with you and him, is it that you all were just friends or what?
Well, I wouldn't say we was friends. I know him in the area. We're not people who go say we go and lime together or like that. Nah, I know him in the area, and it's just basically that if you sell any little soup and thing, I pass, I buy a soup, you know, that kind of way. But yeah, the neighbor came out and say, well, you know, I saw Dion, the fella would sell soup, pushed down the gate, go on in, and he said, chop your car. Then she started to show me the angles from how we started to chop, how we start, how we finish, right? So after that now, you know, make my reports, whatever, nothing come out of it, you know, and then, well, on the 13th, which was our Saturday, on the 13th, I was just on the corner right outside there talking, and he passed in the car, passed me straight, stopped in front of my house, he reversed back, wine on the glass, and then he asked me, he said, where's that telling him there, where's that telling him there? So I watched him now, and I was like, I said, but you don't mash up my car, and you come around me, but you go from around me with that now. And his words was to me, and you have nothing to get fit now. You don't mash up my car, go from around me, wherever. As you jump out the car, you run around with a knife. So when you run around with the knife now, I had my knife in my pocket. So I just pull it out. To be honest, I pull it out, and I pull it out, he stopped. Started to throw the talk, then the girl who was in the car with him, she come out. Then in between two of we, she pushed it back in the car, and she pushed it back in the car, I walk on the next side of the car, away from him. And I run and I jump over my wall, and in the video you go, yeah, balling, run, take it. Because I trying to get away from him. I jump over my wall, and then he said about this, that, and I just come up after
so what happened after that? You went to the police?
Yes, so after that I went to the police and I made a report. Oh, well, I ain't know what to say about that because it's the worst experience ever for me. We go put in the cell for the weekend.
How that happened? Tell me.
Okay, so alright, so after the incident with me and Dion on the 13th, I went to the station to make the report right after. As I went to the station to make the report, right, I stepped into the station, I said I come to make a report. As I was greeted with, calm down yourself, calm down, everybody aggressively. Only, well, it was one officer first, he said I did my aggressive every time I calm down. And I said, bro, how calm you want me to be? You know, I mean, the experience in the police station was very bad. It was so bad that the officer that I was trying to make the report to actually push back my paper, he told me he's not taking my report, that if I want to go and buy a pen and a paper and write down my report and give it to him, he went as far as to threaten me and tell me that he would put me in the cell for the weekend, and if that is not enough, he would give me case that and I wouldn't know where the case on them is coming from, right? And this is what the officer was telling me. This is Barataria police station. Right. The same specific officer that I'm talking about. While he was not willing to give me his name and his badge number, when I slapped him at the table and telling me that I prattling and to hush my mouth and talk slow, and if you see how immature this man dealing with me, like if I swear like a 5-year-old. No, I did not get to make the report. He also threatened me and told me that I turned to our next officer. I said, officer, is it possible that you could take my report as I'm getting problems to give him a report with this guy? He told me that if I don't complete my report with him, that he would arrest me, he would charge me for wasting the police time. So I told him I'm not willing to finish my report with him. And then all of them, one of the officers in the back, they called him. And the next officer said, Ras, just now I will come back and deal with you just now, right? With you just now. After being threatened so much at time that it put me in the cell for the weekend, I wasn't feeling comfortable anymore. I left the station. When I left the station, I came home, right? Maybe 2 minutes later, the police was by me. I got 3 private calls first, and then the police was by me calling me out. You know, I didn't answer because I don't know why they come into my house. I just came to make a report because I'm being harassed by somebody who I believe in a position and is very threatening to my life now. Right? You know what I mean? I'm feeling uncomfortable. I was sleeping the night because the man already breached my gate, come in my yard and destroy my car. The blood still on my car. Yeah, so I got assaulted.
Has the police tried to contact you from since Saturday?
No. And I am afraid, I'm being honest right now, I am afraid of the police. I do even want them to contact me. I think if they try to contact me, I might run because they threatened me. And one specifically said that he is not normal. His word, he is not normal. And he would give me cases and I wouldn't even know where it's coming from.
Around what time you went in the station?
Around, what, 8:30?
In the night?
No,
morning?
in the morning, early in the morning.
But you have a description, you remember what the officer said?
Clearly. Very clearly. Short guy, not too, maybe a little more lighter complexion than you. Douglas, little silver. Yeah, a little gray in it. When I go to make a report, I can't even make a report comfortably without being threatened to get put in a cell for the weekend. I mean, I was slapped in my face. I'm a medical. They wouldn't even go to get the medical. They wouldn't even go and get the medical. You know what I mean? And charge the man for assaulting, man. They wouldn't even do that. Why? That is a criminal act. Yeah, that's assault. I think the police supposed to go to get my medical and arrest this guy and figure out what happened here. Because I was assaulted and they bypass all that. You understand? Right. And my car still mash up. I'm still trying to make ends meet. You know what I mean? So, you know the world is an unfair place, but jeez, can't be so unfair at the same time to have good people out here. And then they need to stop being wicked to people and they need to stop feeling like they could intimidate and frighten people.